180 seconds, starting now.
Beverages is a food company creating convenient way to enjoy wholesome and healthy foods. I know each of us here have one way or the other tasted sobolo before, but have you thought of how it is being prepared, how healthy and hygienic the process it goes through, and even the health status of the person preparing it? There are many ways people prepare sobolo which are unhygienic, and even using the materials, the ingredient they do not use to need. They don't need to use, sorry. And Beverages, we provide healthy and convenient sobolo powdered tea in a well-packaged tea bag. All in it comes in, it's easy to prepare, it has a great taste, and it comes in different flavors. And it also have health benefit, like it helps to lower the blood pressure, cholesterol level, and also helps to boost the immune system. This is a prototype of how you make. You get your hot water, and then you get your hot water, you dip the tea bag in it, stir, and in less than 2 minutes it is ready to serve. You can add ice cubes if you want it chilled, or sweetener if you want it. Our target market is the students, the busy workers, the hypertensive adults, and the aged. Our competitors are the Hermani Limited, Novix Food, the Twinny Breakfast, and the local Sobolo drink. You can get our product through the social media, personal handle, and the wholesale and retail outlets. Also, what makes us different from our competitors are the unique packaging and branding, the competitive pricing, and the product enrichment and health awareness. We also get our revenue through the sales of the Sobolo tea we sell, and our cost per unit is 70 pesos, with an estimated profit margin of 30%. We came to a conclusion of our selling price per unit being 1 cedi. We need a startup capital of 80,000 cedis, 70% on assets and 30% on operations. And we contribute to the SDG goals as follows. SDG goal 2, that's zero hunger. Goal 3, good health and well-being. Goal 6, clean water and sanitation. Goal 8, decent works and economic growth. Goal 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure. The team consists of Alimatu, Bentum, the managing director, the production and packaging manager, and the sales and marketing manager being from Kwame Anko. Thank you.
So I was talking initially about the fact that your product is a wet package. Is this what it is?
It is wet because we just did this yesterday, and we need the ingredient to be dry. But because we don't have the machines we don't have the machine for the flavor extractor to get the powdered fruits that we will use in the flavor. We bought the ones in the market to do with it, and with that one, it will make it wet. So if you get a machine, we will get it
so
dry.
This is the product you are putting. Do you have any, is it selling?
Yes, we sell it right after we produce. Most of it to the students on campus.
Do you have FDA approval?
No, please.
So
but
what I see is that, so because it's wet, there's a tendency for fermentation.
Yes.
Because there's increased tendency for fermentation, again there's increased possibility of bacterial growth when it is not packaged right. So it's wet, it's touching the carton, and it is closed, sealed. So right here, you have produced a laboratory and things are growing in here. But if it was supposed to be wet, you shrink wrap it in another rubber before you pack it in here. Because it is wet, somebody else has to do this filling by hand. Even if they are wearing gloves. You get
yes,
it? And then you put it in here, and then it is here. All these are fermentations that will go on. But when it is dry, and that's why you need a dehydrator, just to dry out. And the dehydrator, you can have solar dehydrators, you can have all those things. I'm looking in your breakdown, you are not asking to use the 30,000 to buy a dehydrator. So I'm wondering if this is how you want it, or if you are looking at having it dried and packaged, so that I use warm water to dilute it.
Here is the dry. Yes, the dry we want it. But then all the ingredients I used were dry, but it's because of the flavor which we got from the market that made it wet.
Which flavor specifically?
Okay, is the pineapple flavor, the one we get
You
in
have
the
to
market.
add flavors.
Yeah, to make it. That's what
But
makes
you
it.
could have sliced, or you have
I could have
tried,
also.
Yeah, you could have dried even.
tried those things. And
I
then
think the
blended them
question
together.
Chairman is asking you is do you sell it in this
No,
state?
she said she's selling the powder.
Yeah, it's a
So
powder.
this is a rushed
powder.
work to just show the panel your work. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
That's what you're saying?
Yes.
So ordinarily, you don't sell it as a wet product?
Yes, no, we don't do that.
Yes or no?
No, we don't do that.
Okay, so Alima, that brings me to my question. What is the innovation here? Because this Sobolo tea powder or leaf, tea bag
Yeah.
is all over the place.
Okay.
I've
so-
sat on pitches that out of about 100 businesses that pitched, about 70% spoke about Sobolo. And even when you look at your package, I don't know if you know NutriHealth. Okay, they are supposed to be like one of your highest competitors. Stanbic, I think they got a contract. They are doing a lot for Stanbic during this period. So I'm looking at the innovation here because this is being done everywhere. Your packaging there's nothing new. Like, what is the innovation here?
Oh, okay. I know of
They have a contract with Stanbic.
So I thought that she was introducing the wet.
The wet.
Then
That's what I
your
was
questions
asking.
on the processing
So then
and
that's
the
what you have
production,
to
yeah.
look at, so that then maybe you say it is wet, so I'm trying to do a preservation thing.
Oh, okay. No.
Do you get it? You can say it's wet because you want to preserve the taste.
Oh,
But now you are saying you add essence, flavor,
Every other
right?
person is doing.
She adds essence to this.
Yeah.
So pineapple essence.
Yeah.
No, some of them what you actually do is that they all dehydrate. You dehydrate pineapple, you dehydrate your sobolo, and you blend and you package.
Yes.
So it's just really dry. And then when you put it, so with this one, she's done her sobolo leaves. And then now you added your.
They were the sobolo, the cloves,
Yeah,
all
you
the
blended that and then you
blended,
added, yeah.
dried them, and then we then.
So you could have even dried this still.
Yeah, but then it took time. We did it, but it took time. It
took
still
time.
didn't.
You didn't dry
get
enough.
to yes.
You need a dehydrator.
So what's the innovation?
So I know of them being in the ginger tea market and others, but I knew of only one being in the sobolo. So the innovation is the tea packaging, the tea bag
Do your
packaging.
research well. There are lots of them. Like I said, I sat on a pitch like this. Out of the 100 businesses, about 60 of them were all doing this Sobolo tea bag. Even before I heard of NutriHealth. Yeah. So do your research well. And when you do, find out how you can make yours different. If it was the wet one, like you were saying, it would have been, oh, we haven't seen anything like that before. But then the next question is, how do you even preserve that? Right.
What's your shelf life?
Shelf life. Shelf life. Can you explain that?
How long can it go? I mean, how long can you use it for without it going back?
Because is this not going
Being
into the
very
fridge?
dry.
No, spoiling.
Come again.
Actually spoiling.
Yeah, because sorry,
Go for it.
because of the flavor. But then if it was totally dry, it not being wet, it would have taken like 5 months, 6 months to a year.
So what?
So are you still in school?
Yes, please.
Orange peels and things like that.
It's good to be thinking,
Yeah.
but try something that no one has actually done. Or if they are doing it,
Anyone need
be
capacity.
unique. Okay? But it's a good attempt.
Very good.
How old are you? Do you mind sharing?
I'm 21.
21.
Oh, then you have time. Hey, you want to chop big money too? That's good.
It's
Oh, you have
important,
time.
yeah.
You can make this mistake and redo it, you know. But there are easier ways. Tell your biochem guy that he should think.
We have done one and taken it to his lecturer so that he will help us in that. So
But
it's still-
it's a good idea. It's
Yeah,
a good
it's a good
attempt.
idea.
Well done.